Okay.
Wow.
They say that when things like this persist in a country, it has a political undertone.
There's a governor or president that once said it.
Yeah, it has a
If it lasted for more than 48 hours. Abacha,
they attributed it to Abacha,
Yeah.
but you know, there were also counter-argument that Abacha never said that. But then it appears to be, you know.
No, but what is important is that there's the saying.
No,
the issue is that is the saying right or wrong, you know? Now, if we're going to take that saying into consideration, will declaring the state of emergency work? Since we, for now, let's just believe that it is politically motivated. Will it work? Will the general, and why are the generals calling for concerted efforts now, shortly after what Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso had just done, talking about putting the whole blame on very big Nigerian politicians? You know, how do you react to that?
That's right.
It worked when we had 3 local governments placed under that situation. If you recall, 3 local governments at the time were placed under state of emergency because of insecurity. And we were able to reclaim those local governments back. But one important thing you did say is talking about the political will. It's beyond political will. One of the challenges we have in Nigeria is tribe.
Oh, yeah.
Another challenge we have is religion. That has not helped some of these things work. Mr. President is from the Southwest. One of the reasons I supported the late Buhari, I repeat here also, was the fact that he was a soldier, a general. Up until death, he was a general. And when he was to become president, the first thing that greeted me as somebody who has a little knowledge concerning security was the fact that all of that, he was going to bring all of his experience to bear. And then use that, apply that to bringing to an end insecurity. I had that premonition, but I was wrong. Well, I might not have been wrong completely, because any expert will look at it from that point of view and talk to you that this is a professional.
He had been to the war front.
Yeah.
And then he made a statement on the first day he assumed office. I remember that, Eagle Square. And I was listening, because anytime any president of this country makes a speech, I want to see what they will say about security and what to do. And he said something. He asked that the military should relocate to Borno, the headquarters. That they cannot be sitting in Abuja while Borno, a part of the country, was burning. The same thing we have had. When Benue State was burning, a certain president asked the IG of police to go to Benue State and he refused. The same thing we have had other times when some other presidents have also made such pronouncements, asking some military heads to go to certain places. So I wouldn't have been wrong also, after all. But the challenge is this. Mr. President today is from Southwest. If he now takes a decisive action and say, level all of, I'm just assuming, some persons will say, oh, you are killing their brothers. If he was a northerner and he says, okay, let's go to this other part. You see, non-kinetic approach, it's one of the basic and fundamental means or methodology of bringing a war to an end. All wars that have started, that have come to an end, ended not because they were conquered, but because the non-kinetic approach. They sat on a round table and judged.
That's right.
We have had a part of, sorry sir, we have had a part of it in Katsina that worked. But the challenge is that the politicians often don't keep to their own side of the bargain. Yaradua achieved quelling what was happening in the Niger Delta because he kept to his own side of the bargain.